Hello air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you for being here for your installment, your next lover. So we'll see what kind of person is coming up that's going to be interested in you, what we can learn about them as well, personality, features, etc. So I have laid out some cards here for you, and we're going to go one by one with an overall card as well, as the overall kind of energy that's sort of governing this person. So if you were after a private reading with me to see who's coming in for you personally, please feel free to email me. You'll find my email below or on the homepage on my YouTube channel. If you'd like access to bonus readings and extended readings, feel free to sign up for membership on the channel. What else? I've had a mental blank. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to leave a like, share, or subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. So just want to say thank you for all your support, air signs. Okay, let's jump into this reading. The overall energy that came up for you was the Nine of Cups, and this is about a wish card. The Nine can also speak about an ending here. So for a lot of you air signs, you've got someone coming in at a time when you're ending a certain cycle. So for some of you, it's like you're closing off a chapter and then this person is going to come up into your life. So for a lot of you, if you're just coming out of a breakup, you've relocated, you've completed a project, you're sort of wrapping something up in your life, and then this person is going to come up and really surprise you here. So I think that's, that's saying a lot here. But most importantly, that Nine of Cups is like the wish card. It's the dream card. So air signs, you've got someone coming in that you've been sort of wishing or hoping for. I feel like emotionally, this person is going to be able to fulfill you in a lot of ways here as well, but they're going to tick a lot of boxes here. Okay, so you've probably got a list like, okay, air signs, maybe you want someone who is loving and kind and attractive, someone that dotes on you, someone who is proud to be with you, someone who likes to show you off, whatever sort of checklist you have, it's really gonna resonate with you. So I feel like you've got a massive wish, or like this person is coming in to fulfill your wishes and hopes and dreams. And because it's cups, it can be someone who's under a water sign, so a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, water signs can be very, very emotional, and there's a lot of compatibility here with water and air, in a sense where, you're more logic and you're more mentality, and then this person is going to be more emotional. So I feel like there could be strong compatibility here with that Nine of Cups. So that's a beautiful starting off point, but look out for those any sort of endings in your life, because that could bring about this person. Okay, the first card you have is the Moon. Okay, so straight away it tells me that for some of you, this person could be from the past. Now, the Moon can speak of someone who may be under the sign of a Cancer. So some of you may be hooking up with a Cancer, or having this person come into your life. The Moon is also this subconscious intuitive energy. So I feel like this person has a personality where they're very empathetic. They're in tune with their emotions, and I feel like they're going to express that. They could also be very creative, so they might have their own thing going on. Maybe they're in photography, maybe they like art, writing, maybe they do something on the side here, something about the water with the Moon. So it could be like they enjoy being on the water, maybe they go surfing, maybe they enjoy swimming, water activities, maybe they live by the water here. The Moon is also the mother, so they could have a very good relationship with their mother, or they have a lot of feminine energy, like they have a lot of sisters. What else? They have this feminine presence about them. They could be in touch with their feminine side here as well. So but it can be the past. Most importantly, it's like the past. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person in some ways is familiar to you. So you may have been with them before, air signs. You guys may have hooked up before. With the Tower card, I feel like when you meet, this person is going to sort of be going through something. Now, it could be with their health. There may be some drama around them. Maybe they've got some family drama. They have a history of trauma or abuse. It could be that they are they're coming out of a devastating or a chaotic relationship. Maybe they've recently been hit by that Tower card. So you may notice a point of their life is sort of a bit messy or a bit chaotic here. And I feel like they may be dealing with some stuff. So it can be a little bit turbulent because you'll find that maybe this person's a bit distracted. Distracted with what's going on in other aspects of their life, maybe with that Tower card. But strong fire energy, so I feel like you guys may hook up really quickly. There's a really strong attraction here, and potentially this could, for some of you, you know, you might be getting, you know, you might be crazy about each other and you really just want to rip each other's clothes off. It can be like an unplanned pregnancy or like a physical relationship that starts first, okay? And I did say pregnancy because the 10 of Pentacles is here, which rules like family and children. So for some of you, you may fall pregnant or get them pregnant very quickly after you meet. I'm also seeing that there is going to be like a family approval or friends approval. So you might meet their friends and fam super quick and you'll really hit it off. You'll get on with them. You'll get their blessing. You'll get their approval. So it points to someone who is a family person. They're a family man or a family gal. And, you know, that tradition is really important to them. It could be that they are looking to settle down or they have children from a previous connection. But I feel like you've got someone very homely and very sweet who wants to sort of settle down. And, you know, that's going to mean something different for different people. For some of you, it's going to be that this person wants to have children, or they want to remarry, or they want to find a mother or father figure for their children. Like, this person is all about the home. For some of you, this person could also work from home, like remotely, or maybe they're building up their own business. They may be generating income from the comfort of their own home. So you do have someone who's quite ambitious here. And that's very attractive to us air signs. Okay, we love ambition. We love someone who can look after us, someone who strives to be the best version of themselves. And you're going to be really drawn to that. Especially going to be drawn to, like, when you see them, like, you know, you're going to be crushing on them. And like, if you don't have kids and you want kids, you know, you're going to see them with their like nephews or nieces or little cousins. And like, for the females out there, you know, you know, your ovaries will go into overdrive because you'll be like, oh my God, like, this person looks so amazing holding a child, you know. It's going to be really attractive here. We also have the Hierophant here, so this can be a destined Taurus coming up for some of you. So Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus maybe. The Hierophant can speak of someone who's got a high status in their lives. So this is someone who's quite successful, or maybe earns a lot of money, or is in a very, very prestigious role. So they've built something up, and it's almost like people look up to them. So they may have people reporting to them. It could be that this person has an elite status. Marriage comes up around the Hierophant here as well. So I'm wondering if this person has been married before, or may even be separating from someone when you connect. I also feel like they could be a homeowner. It's Venus energy, and Venus is all about things that are beautiful. So it's either like this person likes the finer things in life. They like luxury. They like going out, eating nice food, cooking, nice music, culture. And that's going to be very attractive for you. You're going to be sucked into that because you like that. But what was I saying? Yes, it's all about beautiful things. So this person could also have very beautiful features. You know, Venus energy could be like they're very feminine or they're very masculine, and people notice them anywhere they go, but they're only going to have eyes for you, and you're going to be super, super happy. And when you guys go out together, like, you'll be holding hands and people will be like, oh, you're such an Insta couple, you know. They may ask you, when's the wedding? Like, they'll just see that you guys are so into each other. That's actually happened to me before, but it's so sweet. Like, when people notice love and they notice your attraction and your chemistry, and it's like visible from the outside, it's almost like reassurance, right? And it's a really positive reassurance to the relationship. Okay, but money is important to this person, and they want to be the provider as well. They want to step into that role, which I think you'll also really appreciate. The next card over is Temperance. So this is Sagittarius energy. So you may be connecting with a destined Sagittarius here. Notice these two cups here. So this is some twin flame soulmate energy creeping up in this reading, which I love, because it's almost pointing to that this person is coming into your life at a time when you need them the most, or when they need you the most. And it's almost like you're going to bring peace to each other. Now, this person's very fun-loving. So they like adventure. They like to be spontaneous. They may get up in the morning and, you know, have a few cups of coffee, and then they're like crazy and, you know, energetic, and, you know, you're really going to bounce off each other in that way. But also with the Temperance card, it's like there's a peace that they're going to bring into your life. There's a peaceful kind of energy about them. Now, they could be very kind and generous. The angel would indicate they may be a really good communicator. And that's what we need, air signs. You know, we can't be with a person who doesn't communicate with us, because we need to talk about it, okay? We need to talk about feelings. Like, let's talk about feelings. Let's, you know, I want to talk about how I feel about this, or how do you feel about that? Because that's how we connect. And, you know, it's just in our nature. And this person's going to open up to you, and you're really going to appreciate that they're going to tell you what's on their mind, what they're thinking, what they're planning. And I feel like you're going to have great banter together. So could be a sense of humor, could be that they're very witty, they're sarcastic. So just like you can dish it out, they can give it back to you. But it's sort of like a sexy bit of sarcasm here. So I think that's very exciting. Especially for the gems out there, you're going to really appreciate that. So, okay, let's jump to the next card with the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, it's a new person. You may even be meeting through work. It is strong earth energy here that's coming up, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But you may be connecting with this person through money somehow. So a work, a volunteer position, maybe someone wants to introduce you, and it's like someone that you work with wants to introduce you to them, maybe. So yeah, that's how you're going to connect here. But there is a newness that comes with the Ace of Pentacles, or it's also like this person is bringing a new chapter into your life. So they may introduce you to like a new social circle. They may introduce you to a new hobby. They may like be doing like a startup or something new, and then they have an influence on you in that aspect somehow. So they could impact your professional or creative career, or you may meet through those avenues here as well. But it's the hand of God, so I feel like, again, reinforcement that destiny is at play. Reinforcement that you belong together, you belong with this person, that spirit is sort of guiding you to them. And I feel for a lot of you, there's potential here for you to settle down with this person, and whatever that means to you, whether it's just being together, living together, you know, coming home to each other, traveling, whether it means remarriage, whether it means having kids or having more kids, whatever it means to you, it's something that they'll be wanting to offer you. So that's very exciting. Again, it could indicate that they are money-minded, but it could also indicate that they're in a position of wealth. So they could come from money, okay? Old money, new money, whether they're an entrepreneur or whether they've inherited money, they're comfortable in their position, all right? They may not be a millionaire, but they're comfortable and financially responsible. So someone that can be responsible in that aspect, you're going to feel more safe around them is what I'm seeing. The Nine of Wands is coming up, so I feel like this person may have their guard up at times, especially if they're coming from a number 9 here too. So if they're coming out of a relationship that they've ended, or that was ended by the person they were with, then they're going to have their guard up. They're going to have their guard up. So you may notice it may take them a bit of time to sort of get back into the swing of things, fall in love again, put those walls down. But eventually they will do that. I just feel like with the Nine of Wands, they could be very possessive or protective over you. So, you know, they could always have their hands all over you, you know, showing everyone that you belong to them. But, you know, we like that. We like they could, you know, look for our hand and grab our hands, or sit with us at dinner and just be proud to be with us and show us off, and be protective. You know, we like when we can see traces of jealousy. Obviously not the abusive kind of jealousy, because that's unhealthy, but like the little things that are like, you know, when they get a little bit angry, a little bit pissed off because someone's showing you attention, you know, it's sort of like, oh, okay, you know, that's my man, you know, he's or she's being possessive over me. So it could be a little bit of like that protective / possessive energy. Hopefully it's not in the unhealthy way, but they may have a bit of a jealous streak, okay, that you may notice. The Three of Cups is also here. So I feel like this person, they're quite a social person, bit of a social butterfly. I don't think it's like they have these hundreds and hundreds of friends. I do feel like they have more intimate a more intimate social circle of the people that they know and trust, and possibly the people that they've grown up with or they went to school with. It could be that they're social in that regard. It could be that they're also like good with people, like they connect very easily, or they can be friends with people from all walks of life, and they can connect and, you know, have a chat to people of high status and people of middle class. Like they're non-judgmental in that way. For some of you, it could be that this person is right now orbiting you as a friend. Like maybe you're connected on social media, or maybe you knew them from school and you were friends. Like there could be like a friendship basis here. But it could be that you could connect through group events, like group birthdays, a group setting, a class, a hobby of some kind. It's like people are connecting you to this person somehow, with that Three of Cups. This person could also work with people, like events, customer service, client engagement. They could be in sales. They've got the gift of the gab, so they're good at speaking. They're good at connecting with people and engaging with people, maybe online or in person. And that somehow works to their advantage either, and you'll see that in their personality, or you'll sort of see what they do for work, and it's going to make sense because they're one way. And you'll see that, you'll see how that works to their advantage, I feel, with that Three of Cups. The next card is the High Priestess here. So strong, like motherly, intuitive energy. So this is children. Okay, now children came up a couple of times. I wonder if this person may work with children, have children, or want children. Again, unplanned pregnancies, but I feel like with the High Priestess, it can speak of a divine masculine, divine feminine connection. I also feel like this person may be psychic or have intuitive abilities, whether they're aware of them or not. Okay, some of them, like they know, they can tap into this energy. Again, it could speak of that empath energy I've mentioned with the moon. But I also feel like on some level, they could have an interest in like spirituality, in this kind of engagement stuff. They could really enjoy those sorts of side of things, I feel, with that, with the High Priestess here. It can also speak of someone who is very religious, and they have a super, super strong faith. Now, the religions that came up are the Abrahamic religions in the High Priestess. So you have, they could be of Christian, Jewish, or Muslim background, okay? But strong, like faith. I mean, maybe it's just more spiritual, but I feel like that's coming up around them. Could also be like they write something important. Their words or their written words is very important somehow, as well. Influential is what I'm getting. Okay, last card, we've got the Justice card. So this is a destined Libra that may be coming in for some of you. So this is someone who could work in law enforcement. They could work for the government. They could work in policing, criminology, anything that sort of mediates society. Maybe in like a helper's position. They could do some volunteering on the side, but I feel like they're fair. Okay, this is equality, so I feel like this is a person built on fairness and equality, and I also feel like it's give and take to them. Balance is very important for this person, so they could have a very balanced life, or like they place emphasis on that. Like they need to do a bit of everything. They need to work out, they need to work, they need to have time for hobbies, they need to have time for friends. It's sort of like they delegate. I mean, it could be in a way that they're quite regimented rather than like completely just spontaneous, but I don't get that they're lazy or anything. I feel like they're fair, but I feel like it's a beautiful love energy. Libra is the partnership card, so I love that that's come up in the reading. Lots of blues here, so this person could have light eyes, light features. They could also be quite tall. You can see those towers, those columns, and the tower here, so and the towers here. So it could be someone who towers over you, and is quite slender. They could also have rounder features here. Notice the spheres, so like a rounder jaw, very wide, round eyes, light eyes, round cheeks. So they could be around your age, or possibly a little bit older. The wisdom of the Hierophant, I feel, is coming up. So possibly a little bit older than you. But I will leave it at that, air sign. So I do hope this reading has been helpful. Thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. Don't forget to drop a like if you've enjoyed it. Feel free to reach out if you are after a private reading. Otherwise, thanks again, everyone. Don't forget to subscribe. Much love and bye for now.